Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right. Due to our Black History program that we had today, we had to have class this afternoon. I hope y'all had a good President's Day and a day off. You know, Mr. Little wasn't able to enjoy. We had meetings yesterday that we had to go to while y'all were enjoying Kool-Aid and popcorn at home. All right. So we are here now, and we're gonna go over the lesson and our PBO. Shashanti, can you read the PBO for me?
It says student will be able to apply and extend periods you understanding of multiplication and division.
In order to
In order to solve word problems involving division of fraction by fraction. What did I say?
compute,
Compute and
interpret,
quotients of fractions.
All right, so we went over this, right? We already learned about this. Remember, I told you had to dig deep in your memory banks. All right, so when we dig deep in our memory bank, we realize that we have learned this before. Dividing fractions, quotients, everything that we are going over, we already know this, okay? If you didn't know it when we had our previous two lessons, then you learned it then, okay? Students will be able to apply. What does the word apply mean?
To put to use.
To put to use, to put the knowledge that we've gained into an actual application or operation, all right? And to extend, what does extend mean?
To make it longer.
To make it longer, right? So we have to break it down, and in order to break it down, we're making it a little longer so it can be easier, all right? So it's just our previous understanding of multiplication and what?
Division.
Division, right? And what is division? An operation used to separate a number of items into what? Equal groups, right? So all we're doing is when we divide, we are making it into equal groups, okay? So, in order to what?
Find a solution.
Find the solution, all right? So all we're doing is applying and we're extending our understanding of multiplication and division to find a solution of the word problems, all right? So we're breaking the word problems down in order to find the answer to the problem, okay? And what is a fraction?
Equal parts of a whole.
Equal parts of a whole. What does that mean, Mr. Little? What is the equal parts of a whole? Equal parts of a whole means, remember the scenario I gave you about the pizza, right? So when your delivery driver brings it to you, he brings you a whole pizza, right? And remember I said I had how many people?
6.
I had 6 people, right? And how many slices do we have on the pizza?
8.
We have 8, right? So guess what? Everybody gets 1 slice of pizza. So we're gonna take away how many slices of pizza? We're taking away 6, okay? So that is 6 parts of the whole, which is 8, okay? We just broke it down, and that's all we did. We computed that in our heads, so it's mental math, right? We did that verbally. We just broke it down. We know exactly how many pieces to give and how many we had left over, right? All right, so quotient. What is a quotient?
The unit
The result of a division problem. So the answer, right? The answer to a division problem is called the quotient. All right, you following me? Easy, right? So today we are going to go over our learning targets. Our learning targets is we're going to solve word problems involving division of fractions by fractions using visual fraction models. We're going to solve word problems using an expression or equation to represent the problem. Our success criteria, we're going to read the problem, we're going to underline the question, we're going to circle and write down any key information. We're also going to create a visual fraction. What visual fraction did Mr. Little just talk about to you all? Pizza, right? So y'all envisioned it when I said the delivery driver brought a whole pizza, right? Y'all saw the pizza in your minds, correct? And I said, hey, we got 6 people in our family, we all need 1 slice. So y'all saw each person getting a slice, right? So we broke it down, we extended it. We made the pizza bigger by separating it to 6 different people. All right? All right. So now, all we're going to do is we're going to break it down a little further, okay? We are going to talk about word problems and breaking it down and picking the right information out of the word problem, okay? All right. Take one and pass these back. Pass that back for me. Take one and pass that back. Take one and pass that back. Get up. Pass that out. All right, so we are gonna go over this on the board. All right. All right, here we go. So, remember what we talked about. We talked about a method, right? So our essential question is, what are the steps to solve word problems involving division of fractions? Somebody tell me, what are the steps we're going to use? Keep, change, flip. Okay? We're going to use keep, change, flip. We're going to keep, and we're going to what?
Change.
And then we're going to what? So when I put it right here, what is this?
Keep.
We're keeping that, correct?
Yeah, changing
Changing the symbol.
and then flipping it.
Flip. Mr. Little talked about another word. Alright? He used another word when it went to flip. Reciprocal, right? So sometimes in division it will say find the reciprocal. Okay? What does that mean, Taylor? Just flipping it, right? The reciprocal is the, yeah. So KCF or R, alright? The reciprocal. That means we're just moving the 7 to the top and the 2 to the bottom. We're just flipping it, okay? So, remember I circled the one we're keeping. I boxed the one that we're changing, and then I what? I drew arrows. Alright? So here we go. 6 over 7. Then what? Times 7 over 2. Alright? And then what do? We cross multiply. Multiplication is the opposite of what? And division is the opposite of what? Alright, so 6 times 7. 42. 7 times 2. 14. The magic question is, do we leave it? No. We simplify it, right? So let's simplify it. On your papers, if you need to go ahead and write your T-chart down, write your T-chart down. Let's go ahead and find the easiest way to simplify it. Jordan, what number are we gonna use to simplify 14 into 42? What number goes into 14 and 42? Say it loud.
14.
Everybody agree?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna use 14. 14. How many times does 14 go into 42?
3 times.
3 times. How many times 14 go into 14?
1 time.
So, is this the answer?
Yes. Yes.
3 over 1, and we can also say what?
3.
3. A whole. Okay? Alright, we're gonna do another one. What's wrong with this board? This board is doing some weird stuff. Alright, so what are we doing with the first term?
Keep change, flip.
Keep, change,
What would
flip. 1 over 4. Change it.
Time. Multiplication.
Alright,
Flip.
flip.
12, 19.
12, 19. 1 times 12? 12. 4 times 19. Do it on your paper. What y'all get?
76.
76. Now, the question I have for you.
Miss Gilbert,
Yes?
do you have Talia Davis?
Yes?
I need to see her for a moment in the front office.
Okay. The question I have for you is what? Can we what?
Simplify.
Can we simplify this? Can we?
Yes.
All right. How can we simplify it?
By writing your T-chart down.
Write your T-chart. Okay. Can 12 go into 76?
No.
No.
Let's look over here at 12.
It's 76.
You can.
All right. So we can't use that. So we got to go down, right? What number goes into both of these numbers?
12. 5.
2.
Look at your T-chart.
I ain't thought about you.
You say 6. 6, 66.
I say 12.
Nah.
I mean 2.
You say 4.
What are we doing?
Does 4 go into 76?
Yes.
Does 4 go into 76?
Yes.
How many times?
4.
How many times?
19 times.
Goes in 19 times. So we're going to use
We
4.
recording. What time on? McGibbon ain't in.
All right, 4 goes into 12 how many times?
3.
3. 4 goes into 76 how many times? 19. Can we break this down any more? Can we simplify this any further?
No.
Can 3 go into 19?
Yes.
Yes.
No. No.
Look at your 3 times there. Do you see 3 go into 19?
No.
So are we done?
No. Yes. Yes, we is, Jordan.
We keep going.
Alright, so we are finished. We are complete.
Exactly.
3 over 19. Alright, we got that?
Yes.
Alright. Come help me out. Read number 3 to me. Can y'all hear him?
No.
Read loudly so everybody can hear. We're following along.
Son and his sister did mo 8 over 9 of the total area of their farm. If they divide it, the chart equal what fraction of the total area is shown.
Alright, good job, good job. So, you're gonna stay up here, you're gonna write down for me. So it says Sean and his sister Betty mow 8/9 of the total area of their lawn. If they divide the chore equally, what fraction of the total area does Sean mow? So, let's see how many people it is, okay? Sean and his sister,
2.
alright? So they're doing 8/9.
Right over there.
And then they're dividing it equally, so divide it. And it's how many people?
2.
Put 2. All right. So now we're gonna look at our method. Okay. What is our keep, change, flip? Right. So go ahead.
Right on top, George.
8 over 9 times 1 over 2. Pause. Turn around and ask the class what's the next step.
What's the next step?
Wait, that's wrong anyway. You gotta like
Multiply.
keep change foot and top. Cause they can know.
All right. So write KCF.
What the next step is that you
All right.
gotta
So now ask the class what's our next step.
What's the next step?
you gotta multiply.
8 by 1, multiply 9 times.
All right.
8 times 1.
So 8 times 1 is what?
8. 18, 12.
All right. You said 18. So now, what are we doing next? We gotta simplify, right? What number goes in an 8 and 18?
2.
Okay. So 2. How many times 2 goes in an 8? 4. How many times 2 goes in an 18? 9. So we got 4 9s. Can we simplify this any further?
No.
So what is our answer?
4 over 9.
4 over 9. Good job. Good job.
Listen, I want to come right here.
All right. Number 4. Read it to the class loudly.
Jane eats 2/3 of a cup of cereal for breakfast every day. If the box contains a total of 24 cups, how many days will it take to finish the cereal box?
All right. Y'all got that?
Yes.
All right. Jane eats 2/3 of the cup of cereal for breakfast every day. If the box contains a total of 24 cups, how many days will it take for her to finish the cereal box?
Oh, we kept him?
But guess what?
Is
If
class
the
right?
box contains a total of 24 cups, but she do it every day, what is your every day? How many days are there in a week? She eats 24 boxes over 7 days.
7 days.
I just gave him the answer, didn't
It's 7.
I? 24 boxes over 7 days.
24 over 7.
Alright. What do we do?
He changed flip.
Come back.
Okay. Alright. This is difficult because we're dealing with a big number. Okay?
I'll do the same thing.
Alright, so here we go. 24 times 3. Everybody working out on their paper. 24 times 3.
How's 72?
James,
Who? That's who?
Alright, can we reduce? Can we reduce?
No.
They're both even numbers, so I know we can reduce.
you can simplify. I could barely see.
How many times can we get a number into 14 and 72? Class, you should be working it out.
14.
You're gonna use.
You said what?
14.
Is what? It's 7. So does 7 go into 14?
No.
It don't go into 72.
72 going 14. 2. The 2 going 14.
So y'all going with 2?
Yes, it's 2.
Do 2. Let's see if we can do it. 2 divided by 72 is what?
Wait, 2 divided by 72.
Mhm.
2 divided or 2 times.
66. Oh, how's 66?
She getting this right now. 12. 36.
How many times 2 go into 14?
36. Why you like six?
How many times 2 go into 14?
No.
2 into 14. 7.
7.
Alright, so look. 36 over 7. So is there any 2 numbers that go into 7 and 36 equally?
No.
No. So this is our answer. Look, y'all know the steps, okay? Was where y'all getting caught up at is your multiplication. Going through your T-charts, looking at your multiplication. All right? Make sure your multiplication is correct. That's why on our PBO, it tells us to what? Extend the problem out. It's okay to add a couple more steps to get to the right answer. You have to extend it and make it longer. You're using your T-chart. That's not, it don't say, hey, with KCF, pull out a T-chart, does it?
No.
You use a T-chart because you're extending that previous understanding that you have. All right? Get in your partners, and I want you to work on number 5 and number 6 together. 5 and number 6 together.
Who my partner?
We're working with collaborative pairs. Go ahead and move. get with our partners. Quiet.
Okay.
We're working on number 5 and number 6. These two questions. These two questions. We are reviewing for our exam with these two questions. These questions are going to have similar questions on our exam.
Okay, take it.
You gotta do the whole thing?
Make sure that's a 13 instead of 12. So you did it right. So make sure the flip that's 13. Put 13 right there. Okay? And then go through your steps. Keep, change, flip. Okay?
I'm all yours.
Rewrite it. Rewrite it. Go through your progressions. And then what do you do next? What's your next step? What's 2 times 13?
It'll be 26.
There you go. A lot of stuff is mental math, okay?
Yeah, cause she see it.
Alright, so can you simplify that any further?
No.
Then what's your answer? Alright, circle it. Alright, work on number 6. Good job. So how do you make that a fraction? How do you make 13 a fraction? Yeah, don't miss a step. Alright, so you always have to understand, like in order to make something a fraction, you have to add what? You have to put it over 1. There you go. Don't get confused on that. And then now you're going through your progressions. Keep, change, flip. You keep that, change, and then flip it. And then you cross multiply. Okay? Yes. Sorry. You can't reduce it no further, can you? That's 2 over 1. So that's a whole, right? Yep. So circle. Good job. Good job.
Just said
Good job.
oh, I need help.
Okay, so.
Cal.
Do it.
Alright. Something we didn't do. We didn't flip it somewhere.
I did flip it. 13 to 1.
Then what's 1 times 1? What's 2 times
13, 26.
Now you got 26 on 1. It's supposed to be 1 on 26. Right? Alright, so you flipped it the wrong way, okay? Alright, so circle that one and then work on this one. Okay, you got it? Good That's correct. What is that? What number is that? Good job.
Put 901 times 901 times 6.
Alright, look. I know I walked around. I went over some of y'all papers. Some of y'all actually have the right answers on the first try. Some of y'all need a little assistance, but you'll kind of understand the concept of it, okay? Now, we're gonna go over really quickly number 5 and number 6. These, class.
Yes.
Focus. Really quickly, we're gonna go over number 5 and number 6, okay? Alright, once we go over number 5 and number 6, these are the same questions that are going to be on your assessment. Alright? So, yeah, come on, do number 5. Yep. Alright. Give Trishante attention. Explain the steps.
Wait, hold on, wait. No, wait, this so wrong right here, Miss Look. Wait, this so wrong. Wait, did I just see something wrong? Okay, so the method that we finna use is key change flow, okay? So we go right. We go right the K up here, the C right here, and the F right out. And then we go right this right here. 2 and then this. And then 1 over 13. I would be that 1 first. And then so 1 times 1 is 1. And 2 times 13 is 26.
Alright. Can we simplify this?
No. So no, we cannot simplify this, so this has to be the answer.
Good job. Alright. Come on and do number 6. Do number 6. Explain it to the class.
Okay. So 9, you keep 9 1. Okay. And you change the division symbol to a multiplication symbol, and you're gonna flip 1 over 8. Yeah, no idea. Over 1.
Alright.
Can we simplify that, Ray J?
No, it's 37.
You ain't even boss the answer.
Good job. Alright. So listen. listen, as a recap of what you learned today, alright, we went over, our understanding of how to apply and extend, our understanding of multiplication and division in order to solve word problems involving divisions of fractions, by fractions, to compute and interpret quotients of fractions. We worked with our collaborative pairs. We did practice on the board. We did some practice for our assessment that we'll be taking this week. Alright, so we hit our learning targets and our success criteria. We read the problem, we underlined the question, circled and wrote down all key information. We created the visual fraction when we used that pizza. We used the pizza. We created 6 parts out of 8, right? 6 over 8, correct? Alright, we did our learning targets. We solved the word problems by involving division of fractions by fractions using visual fraction models. We solved word problems using expressions, equations to represent the problem. Alright, make sure y'all complete your tickets out the door. We will be doing it, and it's on that sheet right there. Everybody complete that, and we'll turn it in. And once you do that, get packed up. Let's get ready to switch to our next class.
I see mom.
I brought you some plans.